Oh yeah. In sweet harmony, let's come together right now. Oh yeah. In sweet harmony, let's come together right now. Oh yeah. In sweet
Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Life Lesson Station, coming to you live from Alberta, Canada. And today I have the most special guest on the planet, coming live from Ontario, Canada. My beautiful sister, Sanda. Welcome to the show, Sanda. How you doing today? Okay. You know, people at home, I want to say hello who's watching, and make sure that you put some comments or questions for Sanda in the comment section, and we'll try to answer them throughout the show. And thank you for coming and watching the show. Oh, we have a hello from Chantal. Bonjour, Chantal.
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va, Chantal? Oh, hey, Danielle est là. Hey, we're having a big reunion, everybody. Well, this is awesome. You know, this is, I like to have guests on the show that truly inspire me. And I've known this lady that's on the show with me today since I was
you
one.
were born.
Yes, since I was 1 day old. So I've known her the longest, and I had to have her on the show. So Sanda, welcome to the show. It's good to have you. And before we start with the question, and everybody, oh, we have one. I just have to show it. Hello, Lisa. Let's have.
Hey, Lisa.
We're having a reunion. Hey, girls. This is fun. Okay. Okay. Before we do, we get to know Sanda. I'm going to do a quick introduction. Are you ready, Sanda? Oh, we have one more. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Kate.
Oh.
Oh, and Lisa says yay. Okay, now I'm really going to get started. Sorry about that. Okay, so Sanda Allen is a mother of 3 adventurologists. She is a globetrotter, and she also taught French as a second language for 23 years. She is a horse trainer, a horse breeder and competitor, equine promotion and sales specialist. She is also a fish breeder, a world-class dog breeder, and she studied fish, dog, horse genetics and the effects of selections on the genes. Sanda is also a rock climber, a hiker, a cave explorer, a gardener, and a mushroom and waterfall hunter. She is also a philanthropist, and she speaks 4 languages and is a history and geography buff. Welcome to the show, Sanda. Wow. That's not a bad introduction. Is there anything you haven't done yet? No.
I have to think. I did not jump out. Salut, Linda. I did not jump out of a plane yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No. Oh, that's my future son-in-law.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's great.
I haven't got the invitation yet for the wedding.
Well, they haven't talked about it yet.
No?
Kate,
Okay.
Kate keeps saying, take your time.
Okay, we'll have a show about that, Jay. We'll have you on the show and we'll talk about engagements and weddings. I'm just joking. Okay, so you haven't jumped out of a plane yet. Are you planning to do that anytime soon?
No, actually, but I would if I could.
Okay, you're pretty brave. I haven't done it yet either. So, Sanda, you describe yourself as an adventurologist. Can you explain to everyone what that means?
Okay, so I invented that word as I was going around traveling. Actually, I just thought of it last summer.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that we wanted to do COVID-19 traveling. So we had to make it safe for us, but we had to make it safe for others as well. So we decided that we left with RVs. And so we had friends that had RVs, and Paul and I had, and James, my son, had tents. And then we went to, we drove through Quebec City and visited anything we could visit outdoors.
Nice.
And so we went from an outdoor place, a historical site, waterfalls, and we just kept on visiting different things, hikes, natural beauties. We went through old Quebec City and
Oh,
saw all the sights, but we never got out of our car.
oh no.
We just drove through all of it without getting out. So it was like a cheat, but at least they got to see it all, and they got to feel like medieval days, kind of. So they got the vibe, they got the feel, but we kept on driving, and we went to Ilocud, which is an island, and we did all kinds of outdoor activities. And so we were camping. So, and we all had, we were a bubble. So they call it like a family unit.
Okay.
And so we were a bubble. So we ate in the RVs or outside, actually. They cooked, and then we ate on picnic tables or whatever. And so we ate together, and we traveled together, and that way we were not in danger, or we were not
Yes.
endangering anyone else. And when we traveled, we went after Ilocud, we went to Tadoussac, then Chicoutimi, and then Val-Jalbert, the ghost town. And then after that, we came back. So yeah, and it was very safe,
Yes.
very outdoorsy. And so I thought a good way to describe how you can live your life is becoming an adventurologist.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm teaching my students that. So I'm a French teacher, and I'm
Okay.
teaching French, but we're trying to speak about ourselves, what we like. And then I tried to show all the students that everyone's an adventurologist. So, and they were saying, no, I'm not an adventurologist. I just stay home and play video games. And I'm like, no, I can prove it to you. Every one of you is an adventurologist. So it's
Ooh.
for some people it's hidden. So
Okay.
basically, we all have little things we like, and we just have to push ourselves to go do some things outside. So the easiest thing to do is go for walks.
Yes.
So go for walks, but when you go for a walk, try to add adventure to your walk. So
Okay.
with your cell phone, try to start noticing birds. And so try to do photography of birds, butterfly, wildlife, mushrooms. Who cares if you don't know what the mushroom is? Take a picture of it, and soon you'll notice that your walks are going to be more interesting, because you're going to be hunting for a photo opportunity. Okay?
Yes. Or if you're not sure what to take a picture of, you can take selfies.
Good. In front of something interesting.
Yeah.
So anyway, so baby steps
Yes.
on how to improve the adventurologist in you.
Oh.
Okay, so you just go outside.
Go
Everyone
outside,
will do
everybody.
that.
Actually, everybody at home, this is my sister's biggest message. Go outside. It's good for the
That's it.
body, mind, soul. It will help you. Go get outside. I second
out.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
get out. So we have a
Get
question.
out.
Okay, so get out, everybody.
Yeah, no, not now.
No,
After we
not
go
right now.
out.
You got to watch the show. After the show, you can go out.
So every time you go outside, so remember, take pictures. Take pictures of everything. Take
Yes.
pictures of sunsets. Take pictures of sunrises. Take pictures of anything that is beautiful. Soon you will learn to see more beauty everywhere, all the
Ooh,
time.
nice.
That will make you happy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And
it
I
takes
love
the
it.
stress away. It takes
Yes.
all your stress away.
Absolutely. And we have a question for you, Sanda. Can you talk about the mask behind you?
Oh, yes. Actually, I collect, it's called tribal art. So anything that's tribal. So I like things to be, I like to encourage people directly. Uh, if I can, I try to encourage the artists or whatever. I try to encourage folk art, but
Oh,
in my case, tribal art is fun. So
yeah.
I have an obsession with tribal art. So an example, when we were in Cuba,
Yes.
we would meet artists, sculptors. So whenever I meet a sculptor, I try to pick something that I like. So instead of going to a store like Walmart, they're going to hate me, but anyway, instead of buying something at Walmart to put on your wall, you can, maybe if you're going outside and you're traveling a little bit, you can meet some people that are selling something that they made. Heck, you
Yes.
can make it yourself. But anyway, so my philosophy is I like something authentic, and that's
Yes.
what that is.
And they make great gifts. Like, I was lucky that you sent me some beautiful
Yes, I did.
artwork. I mean, thank you. So I love it. It's nice to know the story behind it too, to where they come from. And you're supporting, artists and local people where you travel.
Yeah,
That's
and then
awesome.
the encounters are so amazing because, like, I spent a whole hour with that man in Cuba that I bought the art. So it was a descendant of former slaves, and they call it Afro-Cuban.
Okay.
So anyway, I spent a lot of time with him. And by the way, those encounters are outside.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I'm telling you, as soon as you go outside, you're going to start meeting people. I got called, my husband and I got called zombies this spring because we were out walking the dogs, and there was a family sitting on their porch, and the little kids said, "Look, mommy, zombies." We were the zombies because we were walking down the street.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had a good laugh at that. But so with COVID-19 and being an adventurologist, just going for a walk, you will meet all kinds of people. The trick
Yes.
is you do your social distanciation. So you keep distance, but outside it's easy to do,
Yes.
right? So you can
Yeah.
go and walk and talk to 20 people during your walk.
Yes.
So that's socializing.
Absolutely. And there was outdoor music, like in my where I'm at. So same thing is we're all outside and we can still enjoy the community spirit, and so yeah, get outside, everybody. We're going to say it about 20 times during the show, so it's very clear. Get outside. It's a little cold though today, like where we're at. Is it cold in Ontario?
Yes, but it's still good. So we were what were we, babe? 5, 6, 7, 8. So between +7 and +8.
Cool. So, oh wait, we have a comment from Danielle, and she says, Sanda, j'ai une autre chose à te proposer, planter des noix. So, Danielle, in English, I'm just going to translate, is planting nuts. So that's cool. What kind?
Yeah, and I have 100,000 nuts on my front lawn because we have oak. So we could, actually, I have a bunch of minions in the shape of squirrels, and then they plant the nuts constantly, and I have to remove the saplings that the nuts planted in my gardens and my flower gardens.
Oh no!
So I'm constantly removing saplings that, it's germinated nuts. So
Yeah.
Danielle, I will save them for you, and then we'll transplant.
Yeah. If you go to BC, if you go to British Columbia, go to those hazelnut farms. They're awesome, and the nuts are delicious. Try it, everybody. It's really fun. So we're going to move on because of time restriction. I know that Dr. Phil is a source of inspiration for you, wherein he says that you replace an addiction with something else. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
Yes. So first, moment of truth. I will tell you what my addiction is. Drum roll.
Oh. Okay.
I'm addicted to horses.
Oh no.
And now people are like, "Oh boy,
surprise." Nobody knew.
okay, I'm addicted to traveling, but
Yes.
now I can't really travel per se, but I found a loophole. So, we're just doing things outside. So I found a loophole. But anyway, so anything can become an addiction. And so I was listening to Dr. Phil one time, and they said, if your addiction is not causing any problems in your life, you're good. You can, you're okay. But as soon as it starts interfering with your life, it becomes a problem. So you got to do something about it. Okay. So
Yeah.
because I know I'm addicted to horses, I have to make sure that I don't overdo it, which is hard. It's very difficult.
Yes.
I trust me. So
Yes.
I have to pull on the reins. I have to reel myself in. I have to stop myself. And I have to make sure everything's in balance. So, and again, back to the Dr. Phil thing, he said, if you have an addiction, the easiest way to remove the addiction or lessen the addiction is to replace it by a better addiction that fits
Okay.
more with your lifestyle.
Okay.
So that's when I thought, so more rock for me, like, so I want to spend time with my family. So they kind of dictate what the replacement is. So we try to do more rock climbing, more hiking, more cave exploring. And when I say caves, it's easy. Maybe we should throw some links or something. So we have, like, I have a place where you can go in ice caves
Cool.
between Quebec City and Trois-Rivières, which is between Quebec City and Montreal. There's ice caves. You can go. It costs $6 for parking, and then you can go in there and spend as much time as you want, and it's safe.
That's great. Kate was just asking how to save money while traveling. And we also have a special request from the audience. If you could speak a little bit louder, I know you can't adjust your mic setting, but if you could just speak a little bit louder, so that would be great for some of the audience member. Thank you so very much. So Kate was asking just how to save money. And Lisa was asking when you're coming back to Alberta. So we're going to just quickly answer those, and then we'll look at some...
Okay, I'm going to do both. And now tell me if I get too loud, because now I got my teacher voice on. So when I'm coming back to Alberta, it's part of my adventurology, and you girls are all in it, and Dana can vouch that I've already planned it. We are going to take photographies of the wild horses in Sundre, Alberta, in the foothills of the Canadian Rockies. And Kate, do you know how much it costs? $0. It's free.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to pay for your gas to get there, but it's an activity that costs nothing. So we can take pictures with our cell phones. We're just going to walk around and drive around and park. And once we find herds of wild horses, we're going to just stop and we're going to chill. We're going to hang out. We're going to have fun together, enjoy each other's company, socially distanced.
Yes.
Right? COVID-19,
yes.
No problem.
Yes.
And then we're going to take photography and videography. So we're going to take videos of wild horses in their natural environment.
Okay. So Sanda, please put all those links, all this money-saving tips to become the best adventurologist we can. Put them in the comment section after the show so everybody knows where to look. If not, they can reach you on Facebook, or you can contact me, and I'll link you guys up. My sister's full of great ideas. It's fun. Life would... Yes.
Basically, to save money, I can narrow it down. Very simple.
Okay.
Go outside.
Okay. Go outside. Okay, so, excellent.
If you do everything outside, you're going to save money when you're traveling, no matter where you are. So just do outdoor activities. That's it.
Thank you so much. And now I'm going to get the photos ready. While I do that, can you please tell everybody about your amazing charity organization that you're kind of involved with, the orphanage?
Yes. So actually, I just received, I had a parish priest. His name is Father Titus. We call him Father Titus, but it's Titus Ndala. He's from the Congo. And we became friends because his grandpa used to have Basenji dogs, and he was the chief of a village in the Congo, and he used to hunt with Basenji dogs all the time to feed the village. So anyway, Father Titus and I became friends because of the Basenji dogs and all that. And then I ended up helping him with his orphanage that he's in charge of in Kinshasa, Congo. It's the capital.
Yes.
And so he was just telling me that we're gonna go. There was two names for it because there was two buildings. So we're gonna go with Orphelinat La Grâce de Dieu. Before we used to go with Saint Rita. So I'm gonna be changing the name of the Facebook site. So we'll post the links below later. But right now, this second, it's called Saint Rita on my Facebook.
I'm showing it in the comment section. In the main screen, you can see the link. Go and check it out.
I'm about to change the name to Orphelinat La Grâce de Dieu, because that's the name that they're legally going to call the foundation. So we are going to make things international in terms of fundraising. So there's a lot of stuff brewing, and it's basically because of COVID-19. I used to do live fun nights and concerts and different things like that to raise funds for the orphanage. But that's a Basenji that you're showing. So I used to do live events, but now because of COVID-19, it's going to probably last for a long time, some of the side effects of it. So we're going to switch to different online formats for raising funds. So anyway, and then there's going to be I'll share the links below, but the Facebook page is an easy way to see what we've done. But we're basically sending 65 orphans to school. We have one that graduated already. And then we have, we're also in charge of 3,000 acres in the Congo jungle. And then we're doing ecological harvesting of the wood. And my long-term goal is to open a sculpture school for the orphans so that they can make the most money with the trees. And we even have ebony growing. You know, the blackwood ebony. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen some of sculpture made of that material. It's just gorgeous, you know.
Yeah, I have my house. I have a lot of it right now.
The ones behind you are more made out of wood, I believe, right?
They're all made of wood, but there's different colors.
Okay, different material. Yes.
Yes. So, but yeah, so and you know, back to the stuff behind me. So it's not just mask, but tribal art is a very fun thing to collect because it can take all kinds of forms, and there's always stories attached with everything. There's stories.
Yes.
Anyway.
So because we're 23 minutes in, I have to get into the subject. When you retire, you're planning to write a book. And the book is called The Dumb Dog Theory. Can you please tell us about that?
So I have two books written, but in my head.
Okay.
So the first one, I'm not talking about it.
It's a surprise.
I'm just going to tell you the title. That's it. The first one is going to be called Desperate Farm Wives.
Yes.
And that is going to be the bestseller to make money. And maybe I'll donate half the money to the orphanage. So that's going to be, you know. But the one that is more serious is the Dumb Dog Theory. And that one is pretty much a self-help book on how to improve your relationships.
Okay.
So, and when I mean relationships, I mean with everyone. Okay. Not just romantic.
Okay.
Yeah. So work relationships, getting along with people at work, that's hard. Right? It's challenging. So work relationships, friends, friends of friends, friends of your significant other, family.
Yes.
Right? And the gist of it is, if we humans are able to communicate with animals so for example, a dog, why are we able to train a dog to become a good dog? How are we able to train the animals? How are we able to potty train a dog? So we're able to communicate with animals quite effectively. Yet, we can't do that as well with humans.
How come?
Right? So, and the gist of it is that there's many little keys and tricks, but the gist of it is you have to simplify the way you communicate. So you have to communicate in smaller bite size, more direct. Avoid thinking he should know better.
Oh,
She
goodness.
should know better.
Yes.
That's the enemy. So we don't expect the dog to know better, right?
Yeah.
We teach the dog, please don't poop on the floor, right? And then we teach it, and we have very specific expectations. So we are able to set expectations with animals very well, but we're not as good with humans. So
it's because we don't want to hurt their feelings, we're tiptoeing,
we're not good at sharing our needs clearly.
Yeah.
And in a bite size.
Bite size.
Yeah. So here's another one that's funny is you always, you never. Right?
Oh, yes.
So instead of saying that,
you say you often.
Oh no.
You often do this? No. Okay.
You have to clearly communicate the way you would communicate your basic needs. So you say, I have to work late tonight. I don't have time to do the dishes. Can you help me out, please? I need help. Can you please do the dishes? Because I'm busy. I got to do something else. Can you feed the kids? Can you take over? Any need that you have to communicate your needs clearly.
Yes.
Bite size.
Okay.
Simple, honest.
Yeah.
And stop thinking he should know better. He should see that I'm busy. And so he should take it upon himself, or her. I'm fixing the car.
Yeah, but the thing is, we do drop hints, but sometimes they don't pick up on the hints. So you have to be more clear. Hints don't work, eh?
Does a hint work on potty training a dog?
No.
Does a hint work? Will you get the desired result if you drop hints?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Good point. Probably not.
Answer.
Yeah.
The answer is no, it doesn't work.
Yeah, you have to be.
So honesty, right? I'm clear. You got to be clear, right? Anyway,
people can't read our mind.
I simplified it. I'm trying to take something that would take an hour to discuss, right? It would take an hour to discuss that, but
it's okay. We have 1 minute 50 seconds left. So what would you recommend for people who are struggling with what's going on globally? I know the answer, but I just thought,
go outside.
Go outside. That's it. Well, that was our show. Go outside. See ya. No.
Yeah, no. So remember when we talked about adventurology? So once you're walking, okay, go further. Actually, kind of like Star Trek. Go further and explore places you've never been before. Okay, but outside.
Okay.
So waterfall hunting. So you're the best example. You said you're so lucky. You have so many waterfalls near you. I'm like, excuse me. I call on that one, right? So you've got lots of waterfalls. You just don't know where they are. So find them. Find your waterfalls. Find your beautiful sceneries. Anything that's high, a hill. Go on top of the hill. Look Like just Google where's an amazing place. Viewpoints, swimming holes,
Ooh.
right? So learn to go further, a little bit further each time, and you don't need money for that. You don't need money.
Kate, you don't need money for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so my sweet sister, I want to thank you for all you've done for me in my life. Before we let you go, is there any last life lesson that you want to squeeze in there, or any departing word for our beautiful audience?
Push yourself to be like Captain Kirk and go explore places where you've never been before. That's the biggest one. And everything else is going to improve in your life because you're going to be healthier. You're going to be outside. The Japanese say that the forest has an impact on health. Anytime you're surrounded by trees, it has a huge impact on your health. You're not going to see it the next day. Well, actually, you might, but it's there. So the more you exercise, right? The better you're going to feel. So, and you can socialize the whole time when you're doing it.
That's true.
And it costs nothing.
And it costs nothing. Get outside. It's free. Oh my gosh. You know what? You inspired me today to get outside more. Thank you.
Oh, and bring some friends with you. Remember we had a conversation.
Yes.
You were nervous being alone.
Yeah, I'm going to join the walking club just to.
And if you don't have one, make one. Go on Facebook. Just say, wherever you live.
Yes.
Gibbons. So Gibbons walking club, I guess. Call it a club if you want, but
they have something.
Money. Yeah, don't charge any money. So get some friends with you and take some friends with you.
Awesome.
Oh, and 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart.
Okay, so we have to social distance, but we don't have to social distance online. So everybody, I encourage you to like the Life Lessons Facebook page. Go check out my beautiful sister's charity organization, Orphanage. I forgot the name.
Grâce de Dieu. La grâce de Dieu. That means the grace of God.
The grace of God. And it's going to be put in the link after the show, please, Sanda, if you could do that. I want to thank the really good turnout. It was so good to see all our friends and family cheering for us. We send you some love and kisses. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And thank you, Sanda, my most amazing guest. Today was a quick show, but I just wanted you to feel my sister's vibe and just to know how awesome she is. And you can have a good life too. So get outside. It's free. And until then, Sanda, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope you can come back soon on the show. Okay? So bye, everybody.
I love you. I love everybody. Oh yeah, and love is free too. So
love is free.
And being grateful.
Yeah, spread the love everywhere. Be nice to everybody. Like being mean, it's old school, right?
Yeah, and
forgiveness, it's free. So spread the love, everybody. Okay.
Right.
Bye, everybody. See you soon.